Smitty here, and today we're back with a brand new video. So I'm here back on Bloxburg, and I have a very special surprise for today. So I've been working a lot on the dollhouse, and there's been some changes. Also, because recently I decided to buy the large plot. And I have to say, honestly, I'm so happy that I got it because I'm able to add so much more to the dollhouse, even though I don't need to add much more because honestly, I love this place as it is. Not really necessary, but you know what? I did it anyways. But anyways, we're back here on Bloxburg and that's all that matters. There's a few updates which I'm going to show you guys around, and you also might be wondering why I am wearing a lab coat on top of this. That is going to make complete sense, even by the title of this. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this, but possibly by the title, you might already know why I have this on. And also, can we mention, I have a neck. What? I just noticed that. I'm like, what? Did we have necks before? Okay, so then the next thing we have over here is kind of boring, but kind of exciting for me because I added a parking lot, so if I have any friends over, then they can park here. Just some trees and lampposts going on there. Kind of don't like it because this is so flat on the side, but now Johnny doesn't have to park right here. Now if only he would just do the effort to park his car right there. I'm talking to you. Okay, anyways, moving on. That is about everything except for that gate in the back, which you guys might have seen. But those are all boring things. Nobody wants to know about those. Oh, that's right. Okay. See, it's been a long time since I really recorded this kind of video on Bloxburg. So I'm sorry. I don't know what you guys have seen since I've last done it. Anyways, going back here, you now notice, you might remember that this was once a window back here, but I decided to change it around because I wanted to add another room. And this room is the orange room. I know it's a little yellow, but I'm sorry. And this room is dedicated to my friend, beautiful kitty cat. I will have your name on the screen still, though. She totally deserves a room here in the dollhouse. She hasn't had one named after her, and I wanted this named after her because I think she definitely deserves a room here in the dollhouse because she helps so much. So that's really all the work for the inside and the front. Now we have literally the best part. So this is something I've been thinking of doing to the dollhouse for the longest time imaginable. But I just wasn't sure because I don't know why. Of course but then again, I use so many rooms for bedrooms, which I kind of regret, but I really wanted rainbow rooms because I'm extra. And you can kind of tell by the fact I only have 2 bathrooms in this entire house. I didn't really think that through. So yeah, that happened. Like I said, there might be extensions. I don't know, I'm not really doing it to the main house. And also, before anyone yells at me as to why I haven't used these beautiful upper cabinets now in Bloxburg, I'm sorry. I didn't like it in this space now. I've gotten too used to this. So, but don't worry, they are used over here. So now, if you go through the center, it's not really a sunroom, is it? Okay, we're just going to call it the sunroom. So, and you go out, there's this little patio area, and there's also the little extension there. There's just a little grill. I think I'll put some seats here and everything. Little soccer field. And then, actually, let's just show the main building. A whole different building on the side of the house. Pretty crazy, huh? So, actually, over here, there are now 2 little sides. One, I'm going to make a guest house. When I literally just said, I don't need any more rooms in this house. I'm extra. I really am extra, okay? So we're going to have a guest house, and I see that car. Okay. So we're going to have a guest house, and then we're probably going to add this playground over here, I think. Because my friend has a playground, and it looks epic, and I want one, not because I roleplay, just for my self-enjoyment. As my inner 4-year-old is always out. And then over here, maybe, or over here, I don't know, we're going to move over the heart pool and then probably close that off. But yeah, that's all the stuff that's going on there. I know that's boring, and so many people are like, get to the lab, Mitty! I know, believe me, I had so many people mad at me from the crazy stalker video. Like, it took so long to get to the tour. By the way, that was not a tour video, by the way. That was just, at the end of it, it really wasn't. Anyways, here it is. It's so on both sides, it's really like, it's really copied on both sides. Is that like a little gazebo over there? Cause like, that's cute. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting focus. Okay, I got this. So kind of on these two sides, like you'll see what I mean. Anyways, coming in, we'll go this way. You enter into the lab. I decided to add my Miss Mitty here because, you know, I'm thinking like Miss Mitty Labs, you know. I've been too afraid to add anything to it because I'm afraid that I'm gonna get like a warning again because I'm forever afraid of decals. Simple as that. So over here is like the receptionist area. So there'll be like, what do you mean chair? Okay, whatever. Don't mind that. I added the sensors because I thought it'd be cool, but it's kind of annoying, honestly. Yeah, okay, anyways. So there's just, it's like this desk. It has a little caution sign to say you're entering somewhere dangerous. But on the side here, I quickly want to no, I'm not sick anymore. I mean, my voice is still kind of recovering. That was me choking on my spit. Okay, anyways. This hallway is going, sorry about the lighting too. This hallway is going to be used to just hold all the trophies because there are so many things like trophies that you can get in Bloxburg. So I want to just make this little place in between, and it actually leads to this like other area, which is the same exact thing as this area over here. But yeah, we're just gonna have like a little trophy hall. So we'll probably move my premium award over here. Anyways, now through the sliding doors, you have the caution, authorized personnel, like a window looking into some stuff. We'll walk through like with the doors open. Oh yes, I feel epic every time I do that. And then of course we have our caution radioactive, and in here you're gonna put on your lab coat. Obviously we already have our lab coat on, so we don't have to worry about that. But I'm kind of concerned for Miss Shimmershine. Miss Shimmershine, are you sure you're okay without a lab coat? Well, I mean, I guess that's true. You are a mythical creature, so. Okay. Anyways, going in here, I'm not sure if I'll add a sensor to this door. I might take this one now. I don't know. I feel like they're cool, but at the same time, they're kind of annoying. I don't know. Okay, we're just going through. We're going through. So you enter, and by the way, I love the floors. Just a personal compliment to myself. And you enter into this space. So there's like this little control panel area looking into the space here. You have this area with like pipes going into it, very like airtight area, and all of these crazy colored experiments from plants to all these bottles and jars. And all of that. There's a ladder going upstairs, but we're going to do that last. And then, of course, we have, like, these shutters. I know they're blinds. There's shutters, and, you know, just in case if something goes crazy. And then when you enter into here, you have this nuclear weapon-looking sort of thing. And you have, like, all these, like, I try to make it look like pipes kind of going up to the ceiling, you know? Okay. And you have your, like, testing center. I also tried, okay? It wouldn't work. I don't know why. And you have like all your notes, so you can jot stuff down. You have all of this crazy stuff. You have knives to poke at this because that's science in a nutshell. Okay, I'm sorry, I just offended a ton of people. I have all of the like control little areas to run the nuclear weapon, and I also felt like this perfect caution sign, which is experiment 510 alpha deadly weapon inside right here, guys. It's the deadly weapon. It's good what I'm going to use to blow up Bloxburg. I'm kidding, I would never do that. That'd be awful, honestly. Oh my gosh, I could just imagine that. Oh, no, I don't like that. Sorry, I just killed somebody by shaking my screen like that. And it is also the same thing on this side, I forgot to mention. It is the same thing, maybe some different things on the shelves. I didn't do the shelves the same, but yeah. I don't know, I prefer this side, so I'm sorry I keep going over to this side. Anyway, so there's a ladder over here. I would have used stairs because I always like stairs better, but there just wasn't enough space. So, of course, we have the brand. Gotta stick true with the brand here, the Poodle and Miss Minnie, of course. Of course. And then going through like this little area, there's like a little sitting space, because you never know how my needs are awful, but heck, there's a couch. And actually, speaking of some of the needs, you can go ahead and come in here. Just a little bathroom. Why is this closed right now? Okay, I don't know. So you can just like pop a squat in the toilet and make sure the door is closed. I had to take a lot of these off the doors because like I would keep getting stuck inside some of the rooms. So actually, let's go ahead and check our needs. Well, our hygiene is fine at least. And of course, we have like the sinks. I'm not sure why they look like two different pinks. I promise they're not. So yeah, bathroom there. Pretty self-explanatory. And then we go on to one of the offices. So there's two offices like this, like you might be able to see it across the way. And I have some names for these offices dedicated to some certain people. And this one is dedicated to, your name will be on the screen. They helped me out so much with this lab. Honestly, this entire lab should just be named after them, because they actually went to work, because I managed somehow to get on a game with them, which is crazy. Like, I can't believe I can log on a Bloxburg game and somebody knows me. That's really crazy. And basically, they helped me out so much with the lab. It was amazing. They donated me like 20,000 something dollars, and that was a huge, huge, huge help, because I would have not probably been able to do this video this week without that, because I would have to have stopped and gone to work. Now, there's more things I would like to do, like in this area. I know it's not really full, but I had to go with what I had to go with. And then, like I said, same thing here. I decided that I'm not going to do like a different color bathroom, because like obviously pink is my thing. So any build is going to have pink, because let's be real. Even though this is a lab with a ton of creepy stuff in it, which we're going to get to, doesn't mean it can't be pink and cute. So anyways, that's my phrase of the day, is just because something is supposed to be evil doesn't mean it can't be pink and cute. So also there's a balcony, because I know a lot of this is an impractical look for a lab, but I wanted it because it needed to match the dollhouse. It needed to look innocent. I didn't need them to know that I was doing some creepy operations. Okay, that worked out way too well. I'm sorry. I wasn't even planning that. Okay, yeah. Okay, so maybe some shady things can go down here. Hence why I have this table, possibly some more knives, more experiments, more, more knowledge stuff that you have to write down, more sinks, and these jail cells. Also, I want to get this to surround the entire dollhouse because people can't jump over it, but it's too expensive. Anyways, just some cells, some more pipes, and also I wanted to use the air vents, but I decided not to because I'm bad at placing lights down, so I'm not even gonna try with air vents. Yeah. Anyways, so that's that. Anyways, now going up to our last floor, we have, of course, my office slash like a little meeting area. So, of course, there's bookshelves, and then there's like a little table so I can chat with my future test experiments. I mean, patients. And then, of course, I have my own desk. And also, I know all the computers aren't like fancy schmancy. It's just there's a lot, as there is. So, yeah, anyways, guys, that's the lab. I honestly, like, I'm so happy with it. I really, 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 really wanted a lab here for the longest time. But of course, like, it didn't go well at the time. But then I decided, you know what? It's my house. I'm weird. I need to put a lab at the back of the dollhouse because that's how we do things here on the Miss Mitty channel. I know it was more of a short one, but I'm trying to save a lot of room for a video coming soon, which I hope you all will enjoy. But yeah, that is all for today. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm snapping my fingers too much. Anyways, for now, toodles, my poodles.